This is Anthony Olympia with Six String Country. In these lessons, we're going to be working on What If I Never Get Over You by Lady Antebellum. It was written by Sam Ellis, Ryan Hurd, Laura Veltz, and John Green. On the rhythm stuff, we're going to need our capo on the 5th fret. I did watch some videos and try to make sure that that's the right capo, so I'm pretty sure, and it sounds pretty good, pretty easy, probably some of the simplest strumming we'll do in these lessons. And then the lead guitar lesson, you're gonna need a slide. We're gonna be working a lot with that. And the solo will have its own video. Pretty cool slide stuff. The rhythm is really, really, really fun to dig into. Anyways, yeah, get that slide out. Let's get digging in on this stuff.
Supposed to hurt, it's a broken heart, but the moving on is the hardest part. It comes in waves, the letting go, but the memory fades. Everybody knows, everybody knows. What if I'm trying, but then I close my eyes and then I'm right back, lost in that last goodbye, and what if time doesn't do what it's supposed to do? What if I never get over you? Maybe months go by, maybe years from now, and I meet someone and it's working out. Every now and then he can see right through, 'cause when I look at him, yeah, all I see is you. What if I'm trying, but then I close my eyes and then I'm right back, lost in that last goodbye, and what if time doesn't do what it's supposed to do? What if
This is the rhythm lesson for What If I Never Get Over You. Make sure we got our capo here on the 5th fret. And we're going to be playing, I guess, like key of G chords. I will say I did double check. I always try to double check if I'm using a capo or where are they playing, like what position, what kind of chords are they playing. I try to watch live videos of the band doing it to double check, and I did on this song, and I'm pretty certain this will work as close to how they would play it. Anyways, let's dig into the chords we're using here. The first chord we'll see is a D, right? Open D string, 2nd fret of the G, 3rd fret of the B, 2nd fret of the high E. Okay, next one's E minor 7. It's going to be open low E, 2nd fret of the A and the D, open G, 3rd fret of the B, and high E. Then we have C2 or C add 9. I guess C2 kind of works. They both mean the same thing, I guess. But anyways, so 3rd fret of the A, 2nd fret of the D, open G, 3rd fret of the B, and the high E. We have a G chord. This is the way I like to play it. So moving on, we get to the chorus, and this is where I would definitely open up, like not palm muting here, okay? It'll start on the G, it'll be a whole measure, so all 8 of those downstrokes, all eight of those 8th notes. Then a measure of D, then a measure of E minor 7, and a measure of C2. Second half, repeat that, but when we get to the C2, strum that, it's a whole note strum, and let it ring into the next measure even. So it'll be a total of 8 quarter notes, 8 beats. Okay, let's play this chorus together slowly. Here we go, 3 and 4, and G. D, E minor. Let's try this with a metronome, and I'll try to remember like what parts are kind of, this part's the same as that part, whatever. But yeah, let's try with metronome. So this is the intro as well as the main idea of the verses, right? 2, ready, go. Okay, now let's do verse 1. 1, 2, ready, go. This is the lead lesson for What If I Never Get Over You. First things first, get your slide out. If you don't have one, you can still play a good portion of this song, but I do feel like this is a pretty important element in the song. I would say, like, if you were in a band where you had two electric guitar players, probably one's playing the main part and another guy's playing the slide stuff. But for this lesson, get your slide out. If you don't have one, go get one. They're awesome. 3, 4. Right? Now we're at the first measure of the chorus. There's going to be a lot of repeated. We're going to use chorus 1 again and chorus 2 and chorus 3 later. So just giving you a heads up there. First chord, doing this C power chord. It's going to be 3rd fret of the A string, open G, 1st fret of the B. And then this G, I have the 3rd fret of the low E, open D, and G, 3rd fret of the B. And each of those ring for a measure. Here we get into an arpeggio. It sounds like this. Cool. It'll go open A. It's kind of like an A minor thing going on. It'll go open A string, and then 2nd fret of the D, and then open B, and hammer on the 1st fret. Okay, then we do this F arpeggio. I guess really it's like an F major 9 chord. So it'll be 3rd fret of the D string down and the 1st fret of the B, and then the G and the high E are open. I just go from the D string to the E string. Right? Okay, come back to the C chord after that C power chord, and then the G chord again. And we have the A minor arpeggio. And now here for the F. All right, so let's try this with a metronome now that we know what's going on. Alrighty, solo 2.